Well, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Cooking with Boys and Metalloid, where the show we give them the axe. Tonight we're going to be doing the Feed 5 for 25. We've got our ground beef, we've got our ingredients out here that we're going to be using here. We're going to show you how we make our own patties in the big metal bowl. We're going to show you how we make these nice thin, ready to fry homemade potato chips. We've got our fryer ready to go. Jumbo buns, 3 cheeses, mushrooms, and a little sausage to throw on at the end. So we're going to show you how this is all put together. We've got our little onion powder, garlic powder, everything you see right on here will be used in making up the hamburger patties. The one thing we're going to be using tonight, and I want to show this to you, it'll be the first application, the first time we've used this. It's a round flat top grill. It goes right on the Weber, and once our chimney gets to where it's nice and hot again, we're going to dump those in there. I'm going to show you how to make the old traditional flat top style burgers. We did a trial run with them, and I tell you what, they were excellent burgers. So we're going to show you how to make those from the old SNL early day skit, first season there. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. Some of you probably are too young to remember that. Some of you are probably old enough that's cracking you up right now. So we're going to take you through the process and show you how to make Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, no fry, cheap. Tonight's episode is being filmed on a beautiful twilight full moon here in southern Mississippi. It's a nice, cool, breezy night here on the back patio. As you can see, we've got Buckethead hanging out with us, and we have the immortal Jimi Hendrix hanging out with us, and they're going to be hanging out all night long with us. Favorite Jimi Hendrix song, favorite Buckethead song. For Buckethead, he has so much music, it'd be hard to really pin down a favorite song, but the one that's been burning up Boyd's Pandora headphones lately is Buckethead's Toy Store off a Giant Robot. I just can't get enough of the old Buckethead. Hendrix, well, same thing goes for Hendrix. Favorite Hendrix song, I'd have to be, say, Voodoo Child, Slight Return, anything off of Are You Experienced, Little Wing, yeah, Little Wing is great, but Voodoo Child, Slight Return, his live version of Machine Gun with the Band of Gypsies is probably one of the best recordings that I've ever heard. That was probably Jimmy at some of his recorded best. So if you got a great Buckethead story or a great Jimi Hendrix story, hit us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you and hear about it. Okay, everybody, let's get started and show you the mixing process. This is our about 3-pound pack of ground beef. We're going to dump that into our big round bowl. So we're going to crack the eggs. 3 pounds are in there. I always use 2 hands. Crack those eggs right there. A little piece of shell flew off there. Don't worry about that. A little shell ain't going to hurt you. It's Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce, don't get crazy with Worcestershire sauce there. You be very specific how you use that Worcestershire sauce. 1, 2, 3. 3 drops Worcestershire sauce here. Little liquid smoke, that's gonna give it a little smoke flavor. I like to use that liquid smoke, you know, or any other kind of smoke that there might be out there. Liquid smoke works fine too. And that seems there's a lot of liquid smoke out there today you can get. Never thought that happened. So here we go. We got some onion powder, a little onion powder right here. I learned an old trick from a great old cook. He was probably the first cook to do TV cooking shows, old Mr. Justin Wilson.
Isn't that a beautiful red snapper? I guarantee that's a fine one.
I've been watching some of them old shows there, learning a lot of things. He started really basic kitchen cooking. A little pepper, a little salt, and he never used no teaspoons, tablespoons. He'd pour it right in his hand, and I guarantee he'd pour it in there and it'd be even every time. So we're trying to get back to that old school style. A little Cajun spice there. A little bit of Cajun spice there. And binding. Okay, the thing with binding is you got to pick a good binding for your hamburger. I like to use Italian breadcrumbs. It gives them a little flavor. It gives the burgers a little bang there. You don't pour it all in there. This is pre-mixed. For today's application, everything's pre-mixed. I'll put enough in there. So what we're going to do is get in there with our hands and give that a good mix. Give it a good mix there. Get to work on it. Get that mixed around in there, and I can pretty much feel the texture of that. Now that mixture is 80-20 mix. It's a good chunk. It's a good combination. That's a good mix for a hamburger. And we're just gonna pile it up, pile it up, pile it up. Make one big ball with it. Now it's Feed 5 for 25. 3 pounds Should make 5 decent sized hamburgers. Okay, so now here we've got our hamburger patties made. We're gonna show you how to get these nice paper thin cut potato chips. I got a technique I've been working on here. It's a secret technique. I'm gonna have a patent pending on the technique itself. We're gonna be frying these in corn oil. Now peanut oil, of course, is the best oil for frying in because of the high flash point and the flavor that it gives the product. So for this application, we're gonna use a little corn oil because it fits into the 5 for $25 price range. Okay, now we've got our grease in the fryer there. Let's see if we got some juice on here. No juice. How about that? No wonder it ain't working. It's not plugged in. All right, I heard a little spark there. What I want to do is take you through how to make these little thin sliced potato chips right here. Get the old cleaver out for this because every episode we got to give them the axe with the cleaver. So, making the chip right here. We go right down the side, right down the side, cut it again, down the side, down the side. Lay that on the long side. You can see that the potato peeler is about the width of the potato as I trimmed it. Go right down that potato. 1, 2, 3. And you can see those slices coming out nice and thin and nice and long. And just continue to do that all the way down the potato. Now, once you get that potato down to the bottom there, it's going to be a little hard to work with. As you can see, the potato's getting down there a little thin. Turn it over, get a few more slices out of it. The chimney is doing its thing. It's nice and hot. You get a nice little view of that right there. Here comes the hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. You won't put your hand in there? Oh, don't put your hand in there. That's some hot stuff, all right. Okay, let's talk about the grill grate right here. This is a outdoor gourmet round pan. This pan was $13. Very reasonable to experiment with. I think it's a great little investment. The griddle itself, very inexpensive. The pan itself, very inexpensive. So we're gonna let this get good and hot, get it going, get it seasoned. The salvage fryer. Let's talk about the salvage fryer. We talked about how we got it on there. It's got the modified lid. How to get it to stay down. Now we consulted some engineers and some engineering firms. We even tried contacting the company and said, look, you can't get the fryer lid to stay down. It just keeps going up. So they said, well, did you try the hinge spring apparatus in the back? I said, I don't even know where the hell that is. So I get around the back there and I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, that must be it. It's like, no, that ain't it. So did you try the front end loader dismantler switch? I was like, well, where the hell is that at? I was like, well, that's right here. That's what this is. It's the front end load dismantler switch. It apparently is stripped and it's not working. So somebody said, well, why don't you just try putting something on top of it, dumbass? So here we go. That's what we did. Bingo. Now she works like a gym. See how hot that old flat top is there. You saw how much coals we put in there. Whoa, boy, that looks pretty good right there. Must think I'm at the hamburger hibachi. I don't know when the last time you went to McDonald's, but I had my first quarter pounder that I've eaten 3 years the other night that my lovely daughter brought home to me. And when I opened up the bag, I liked to gag because the French fries were empty in the thing. The burger was cold. It took forever going through the drive-thru, and that's why I just gave up on it. I'll tell you why it's better, because the price is right. We're making it, it's economical. You're making it for your friends, you're making it for your family, and it's made with love. One order of French fries at McDonald's costs as much as a 10-pound bag of potatoes. Now, how many? A bag of potato chips is $4. A bag of Lay's potato chips is $4. I bought a 10-pound bag for less than $3. How many potato chips do you think I can make out of that? That's just a handful of potatoes. Now, what we need on there is a little oil. Got a little residual oil here in our container. Pour that out on there. That's grease. We're going right on there with that. Hear that sizzle? And what that does is the hamburger cooks in its own juice. And I'm going to show you, if this grease gets a little too heavy on here, how easy it is to drain the grill. I'm going to slip them off right on there. We're gonna put that dome on there a little bit like that right there. Now normally if we were cooking right here, you'd be seeing the corner of these little dome things. That's how they cook on a flat top right here. You've seen that before. But the Weber has its own built-in feature where you can put 4 on there. So we're gonna put this on here. We won't be using this tonight, so we'll just throw that out there in the woods. We won't be needing it tonight. All right, those burgers are ready to flip. Little flat spatula. They'll lift themselves, and this should be a nice brown on the other side there. There it is. That one kind of broke apart. That's what you're looking for, is that nice brown, seared crispness. I'm gonna leave these 2 down a little bit longer because they're a little bigger. And you can see they're cooking in their own juices right there. That grease is not falling down into your coals, flaming up, causing an enormous amount of smoke. I think it's about time. Look at that. See, that's what you're looking for right there. You see that nice darkness? It's a nice sear. They all, look, that's a perfect one right there. So, time for chip. No fried chip. Tonight we're making chip. And you can see we got our homemade little paper thin potato chips here. We got our old trusty fryer here. We're gonna get some in the fryer here. Remember, don't overload your baskets. All right, let's give them a drop. Woo! Hear that noise there? Oh, they're looking good, shall I tell you? Oh, there. That corn oil is going to town on them fried, them cheap. No fried cheap tonight, no fried cheap. Now, tonight's cheeses. Baby Swiss, Munster, and of course some regular cheddar. Now, we also got a little side thing. We're gonna be sauteing some mushrooms tonight. All right, let's put some cheese on these things here. Look at that shot. All right, we have our Munster and mushroom. We're gonna take a little dab of those mushrooms right there and put them on there. Put that chop on there. We got our baby Swiss mushroom. We'll put some of them mushrooms on there. Let a little bit get on the side there. All right, here we go, here we go. Here's our cheddar. Now this is the batch here. We're gonna put cheese on the mushrooms on all of these. All right, let's put the dome on there for a little bit. Let them get hot. Apparently we just had a chip bandit come up through here tonight. He didn't look like a raccoon. He didn't look like a possum. I'm not really sure what kind of species it was. It was half man, half ass. Some bitch comes up around here again. I got something for him. Come on in here and get a good close-up of this. This is the batch with the mushrooms and cheese. Pow! Boom! Bang! Twang! Pow! All right there. We've got those mushrooms that are nice and melted. Those burgers are nice and done. Ooh, those look good. Get them up off of there. Just like a hibachi chef. All right, it's heavy metal hibachi night tonight here. Okay, everybody, it's time for the plating process here. Now, you've seen us prepare everything now. What do you like to put on your hamburger? Well, I tell you what I like to put on my hamburger. Some good old deli-style mustard. We're gonna start the first one. I like to put the mustard on the bottom side because I like to bite in on the mayonnaise down to the bottom. I like to use my little basting brush because we didn't have anything to sauce tonight. So we're gonna get that on there. And you see how that works into the bread, nice and neat there. You work it down to the grooves. It gets down into there. All right, 3 different burgers we're plating right now. We got the same sauce on because that's what I like, is just mustard and mayonnaise on my hamburger. Sauce-wise. That is our regular cheddar cheese with some mushrooms. This is our Gouda and mushroom. And this is our Swiss and mushroom. Hit them with some chip. Just remember, tonight, no fried chip. Hit them with some chip. Well, let's just get the old paper towel on here. Hit them with some chip. Hit them with, oh, look out, we got some spillage there. Old Metalloid getting crazy there. Chips are flying everywhere. Okay, tonight's choice for Boyd, I'm choosing the Mushroom Munster Metal Burger. Here we go. Okay. Hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications so I can finish this delicious hamburger. Leave a comment down below while I finish this great metal mushroom mustard burger. Hit the like button. Do something. Hit something down below to respond to it. There's all kinds of ways you can reach us. You can send us a postal letter. You know all the usual suspects. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all good stuff. Believe me, we ain't hard to find. And we make a damn good burger.